Hello, everyone. We're here at the Kansas Speedway for the Hollywood Casino 400. It's been a couple of weeks, but we are back for the Dinoco Cup Series Season 2. Now, real quick, before we begin, let's talk about the guy who won the biggest race of the year, Mr. Cal Weathers. Cal So let me say this real quick. Entering the 400, Cal was ninth in the standings. Ninth in the standings, entering the 400. So before the Dinoco 400, he was ninth in the standings. Well, ever since he won the 400, he skyrocketed to first place. He is now first in not only the Cup Series standings, but the Rookie of the Year standings. He is first. However, he crashed out during qualifying, so if he's going to have to win today, he's going to win from the back. He will start towards the rear today. But I am more than confident in that number 42 car. But he just showed up for the 400. He really did. He was the fastest car of the day for sure, and he was the only good thing that happened. Good thing that happened for Team Danico over the weekend. Anyways, real quick rundown of the race. We have just one DNQ, and that being the 74 car. We have 34 drivers here tonight. And Kim Spinner, last year's Piston Cup champ, or excuse me, the defending Piston Cup champ, is the pole sitter. His first pole of the year. And real quick, we will go over the standings, and then we will begin the race. Anyways, like I said, Cal Weathers, he took the lead because he won the 400, so he is now the points leader with 38 points. Jackson Storm and Jeff Corvette are tied for second with 36 points. Bobby Swift sitting all alone in third with 35 points. Rich Mixon, the rookie, in fourth with 31 points. In fifth, H.J. Hollis and Raul Sarol are tied with 28 points, and Carlo Veloso with 24. Floyd Beaverhill with 21. Nigel Gearsley with 20. And those are your highest drivers. Highest ranked drivers in the standings. Anyways, let's begin the Hollywood Casino 400, a race that I've been to 3 times. I know I didn't detail this track very well, but just added the logo in. Which in the future I would like to add more detail for the infield with racetracks, which I do plan on doing for Daytona, Talladega, and potentially Texas. Anyways, here is your defending Piston Cup champ, Cam Spinner, who he's actually done pretty good recently. He's got back-to-back top 10s, a pole, and he finished 8th in the 400, led some laps in the Dinoco 400. So let's see what Cam Spinner can do. And he stayed on the track. That's the important part. He stayed on track. So, to real quick go over the rules. You take a car, you push them, wherever it lands, take it off, set it to the inside. If a car makes contact with another part car, that's a DNF. If a car comes off the racetrack for whatever reason, that's also DNF. If they make an abrupt stop, that's a DNF. So, yes. Anyways, here is the 2 of Lewis Hamilton. And Hamilton is your new leader. I gotta tell you, Cam Spinner was way faster than that lap in qualifying. Was way faster. His qualifying lap was much faster than what he just showed us. Anyways, here's a 10 of Eric Almirola. And Eric Almirola is done for the day. Anyways, the real life Eric Almirola, as the 10 car is just going to roll away. What I was going to say was that in real life, the 10, he will not race full-time anymore for Stewart Haas Racing. He's not officially retired, but he's not going to race full-time, so that 10 car is still wide open. Anyways, here is the King, 43. He crashed out of the 400 last weekend. Or not last weekend, a couple of weeks ago. And a slow lap for the King. Talk about just a disappointment for that 43 car. However, it hasn't been a disappointment year for Dinoco because Dinoco won the 400. Cam got to ride in the helicopter. He got his pictures taken. Not Cam. What am I saying? Cal, another C, got to ride in the Dinoco helicopter. He got his photos taken. You know, it was a big deal. You know, Cal won the Dinoco 400 when it seemed impossible that Dinoco was not going to win it because Cruz, who actually is right here, she failed to qualify for the 400. The King crashed out. The 37 crashed out. 95 crashed out. It was not a good weekend for his Dinoco teammates. Anyways, here is Cruz Ramirez, the 51 car. And Cruz, excuse me, Cruz is going to take the lead away from Lewis Hamilton, and I mean barely, though. Great lap from Cruz. Anyways, here is the 68, H.J. Hollis. Another rookie. Oh! Whoa, he came close to rolling into the back of the 43 car. He didn't. He crashed out, however, so he's going to join the 10 car as the second car that has crashed out of today's race. So the 10's out, the 68 is out. Just going to put them on their roof to prevent them from rolling away. Anyways, here is the 76 of Krusty Rotor. And, you know, I pushed him in a very interesting way, but still, that was a fast lap from him. He's going to be all the way up to third. Here is the 90 of Paul Gonrev. And the 90 is going to get around Strip Weathers, the King. Here is the 70 of Floyd Muva Hill. Oh! You know, it worked well for the 76 car to push him in a very interesting way, and I did that because, you know, you look at the next-gen body, and then this is a 2006 cars. I haven't had this car since 2006. I meant like it's a 2000. It's based on the 2006 movie Racers. Yeah, but you know, it worked for the 76, not the 70. I will try it for the 86. You can see how that very interesting push works for those type of cars. Anyways, here's the 1 car. Oh man, not a very fast lap. We'll get around the 90 car, Paul Gonrev. Here is the 8 of Carlo Veloso. Oh, Carlo Veloso almost took the lead away from Cruz Ramirez. Not quite. P2. Should have to settle for second. So in the Dinoco Cup Series, we have 2 females. And how about this? 2 females running 1, 2. That's pretty cool. Here's a 22 of Gogo Logano. And Logano is going to get around Veloso. So, 2 females running 1-2, no more, as the 22 takes the lead away from the, or not the lead, takes a spot away from the 8. Here is the 37 of Brian Rohrbaugh. He crashed out of the 400. Can he rebound back? Or more importantly, I just want this guy to have success. He has not, just to get that first win, that's going to be so much pressure taken off your shoulder. I mean, in this case, I don't have shoulders, but you know what I mean, because he hasn't won a race. Aside from maybe a couple podium finishes, he hasn't done necessarily well. So I'm just hoping he finds his spot in the Dinoco Cup Series. He'll never really lose his ride because he brings funding from Verizon and Dinoco. Dinoco loves him. The 37 car got along well with Cam Spinner. Anyways, here is the 37. Not a bad lap from the 37 at all. He's going to get around Lewis Hamilton. As I mentioned, 37 car, Dinoco liked him because he got well with the Dinoco 400 winner, and the 37 also is pals with the 42, Kyle Weathers, the Dinoco 400 champion. Anyways, here's a 24 car. Jeff Corvette did not qualify well, has actually struggled in some of his qualifying sessions recently. He crashed out of the 400 also. He crashed out of the duels. What has happened to Jeff Corvette? Jeff Corvette, in the beginning of the year, he had back-to-back wins, then he won another race. He'd get poles. This is not the same Jeff Corvette we have seen. However, luckily for him, we were on a 1.5 miles. Where did Jeff Corvette get his first win of the season at? Well, to answer that, it was a 1.5 miles. It was the Pennzoil 400 at Las Vegas. So, let's see what the 24 car is capable of doing. Oh, big crash. 24 car is out. Hamilton's out. Rotor is out. Oh my. The 24 really did look like a championship contender, but, this is kind of like Kyle Busch. You win races early. You win races earlier in the season. You kind of get on a hot streak, but then as the season progresses, you start to slow down and realize you're probably not going to be a championship contender. I'm not saying that 24 car is out of it. I mean, I don't think he's out of it at all. He's currently tied for second in standings, but he's got to pick up the performance. Anyways, here's the 54 of Herb Kerbler. And slowest lap of the day. That award goes to the 54. Here is the 9, Nigel Gearsley. Seems like it's been forever since this guy last visited Victory Lane in the season opener, Florida 500. And a decent lap. He's going to be all the way up to 5th. Here is the 24. The younger 24, William Byrev. And, I didn't really acknowledge this during the 400, but if you're a NASCAR fan, obviously, the championship 4 was Bell, Byron, Larson, and Blaney. Well, 2 of those cars are actually have in the field. So we have Ryan Blaney, who actually won the championship. Not Ryan Blaney did. And William Byrev. Just thought that was cool that there's also cars die-casts of them. Anyways, here is William Byrev. Ooh, very slow lap. He struggled there as he entered the back straightaway. Yeah, not the best lap in the world for the 24 car. All the way. Wow, all the way in dead last. Even slower than the guys than Kerbler, who's a rookie. So a very disappointing lap from the 24 car. Anyways, here is the 7 Shoot to the rookie. And shoe. I gotta see. He is. He has. I gave. The 22 hadn't fully passed the 8. Even though. And then he moved up a spot. So if I let that pass, I'm going to have to let this pass as well. So the 7 is your new race leader. He does have a Dynaco Cup Series win when he won the Radiator Springs GP last year. Here is Miguel Camino. And now that is, I could tell that was a pass for the lead. Miguel Camino is your new race leader. Another lead change. I like it. At the 400, we saw a lot of lead changes, which is what I really did love to see. Anyways, here is the 62 car of Lauren Tunn, the car who failed to make, or one of the cars who failed to make the 400. Oh, and a car who will fail to finish this race. Here is the 20 of Jackson Storm. As I have mentioned, he is tied for second in the standings. He's had like 3 runner-up finishes. 3 runner-up finishes will get you automatically 27 points. And I know you want those wins instead of 3 second places. He wins 3 first places, but 3 second place finishes actually has got him closer to competing for the championship. I mean, he has 27 points, and 27 points just by finishing second 3 times, and then he has an additional 9 points to go with that. So he has 36 points. That's how many points he's earned this year. Here is the 20 of Jackson Storm. And Storm is going to get around Ramirez for 3rd. Here is the 23 of Bubba Wheelhouse. He is so much faster than that. I mean, he really is. Like, that was not a good lap, as he's not even getting around the 1 car. But guys, he is, like, I put some time to make a lot of these cars roll faster, and the 23 was one of them. So he's faster than this, but his results just don't show. Anyways, up next we have the 99, Danny Suarez. And Suarez with a very lap. Not a bad one, not a good one either. Not much to write home about for the 99 team. Anyways, next we have the 84 of Davey Apex. New race leader, 84 car. 84 car, Davey Apex is your new race leader. And here is the 12 of Ryan Inside Laney, a parody of Ryan Blaney, who is a 2023 NASCAR Cup Series champion. Awesome to see Penske going back-to-back. Anyways, I'm talking about real-life racing. Let's go back to diecast racing. Here is the 12 of Laney. That 12 car has fought for speed all season long. but he just simply cannot find it. He is going to be in dead last. Here's the 86 of Chick Hicks. Oh! Maybe I won't push those type of cars that way in the future, because 2 of them have crashed out. So there's 3 of them, 2 of them crashed out. That's a 66% DNF. Anyways, here is the 4 of Kevin Carvick. Well, all I gotta say is, at least he wasn't in dead last. Very close to it, actually. In fact, he's only got Byrav and then Laney right behind him, who are the guys that are towards the back. Anyways, here he is, guys, your defending Dynaco 400 champion. The guy who won the biggest race of the year. And he did it on pure speed. It's Cal Weathers, guys. Cal freaking Weathers, the Dynaco 400 champion. Champion forever. Forever a champion. Anyways, here is Cal Weathers. Oh! Big crash. Cal has taken himself out, and the 12. But to be fair to the 12, he wasn't doing anything either. He wasn't doing much. So, there is that. Anyways, here is the 19 of Bobby Swift. Ooh, another crash here at Kansas. Bobby Swift is our latest victim. Here up next we have McQueen in the 95 Cars on the Road livery. If you're not familiar with that, that was a 10-minute short series that was on Disney Plus last year. That premiered on Disney Plus last year, and it's actually a pretty good series. Anyways, here is Lightning McQueen. Oh, big crash! McQueen is out. Kerbler's out. Carvick is out. Byrev is out. Big crash over there in turn number 3. Wow. I gotta tell you, that McQueen made a good decision resigning from the presidency after the Dynaco Cup Series, because I think he's only won like 1 race, and other than that, majority of his finishes have been, DNFs. Whether that be his own fault or not, he still has a whole bunch of DNFs. Anyways, just 4 cars left to go. And at least 3 of them I know are competitive and can actually potentially win this race. Here is the 64, Winford Bradford Rutherford. Oh, he's going to hit the King Plus. He has come off the racing surface. That is a DNF. 64 is out, and the King is out. 3 cars left to go. Here is Rich Mixon. Oh, all the way up to second, man. He came so close to taking the lead. Man, Rich Mixon, hell of a lap right there, man. So fast, but came just short of taking the lead. Look how close Rich Mixon was to taking the lead away from Davey Apex. Man, Apex still out front. 2 cars left to go. Here is the 06 of Raul Sarul. Last time we were on a mile and a half, he finished second. He would love to finish a spot higher. Oh, he has crashed out. He's flown right off the racetrack. Anyways, our final car to go. It is the 92 of Sheldon Shifter. Oh, Shifter's crashed out. We end this race with the crash. The 84 will win it under caution. Davey Apex. Welcome to Danico Cup Series Victory Lane. Davey Apex wins the Hollywood Casino 400 at Kansas Speedway. Davey Apex, your new race winner. Davey Apex wins for the first time, not only this season, but his first ever career win. At 84 car has been in the series for over a year now. He finally gets her done. You know, I gotta tell you, if you would have told me that the 84 car would have won, I just would have said, I would have probably called you crazy. But, you know, that might seem like a little disrespect, because the guy has actually been very decent this year. He's had speed. You know, before this, his best finish was third, so on the podium. 84 car gets her done. Best finish ever that you can get in a race, as the 84 car has won here at Kansas. So congrats to the 84, another new race winner. First career win. Very underrated, you know. It's not that I didn't think he was going to lose. It's just I didn't really think he was gonna stand out. You know, Marcus Ericsson, 2022. I didn't see him winning the Indy 500. I didn't see Davey Apex winning today. However, Ericsson's talented. Apex is obviously good. So, you know, it's I think it's kind of like a who saw it coming. Like, I don't think many saw Ericsson winning the 500. I certainly didn't see Apex winning today. But here he is with the checkered flag. So he, well-deserving race winner. Coming in second, he came oh so close. But Rich Mixon will have to settle for second. Coming in third is Miguel Camino. Coming in fourth, it's Shuta Hiroki. In fifth, we have Jackson Storm. In sixth, it is Cruz Ramirez. In seventh, it's Gogo Logano. In eighth, it's Carlo Veloso. In ninth is Brian Ruba. And in 10th is Nigel Gearsley. Just outside the top 10, we have Cam Spinner in 11th. Finishing 12th is Ton Jr. In 13th is Wheelhouse. In 14th is Gone Rev. In 15th is the 99 car. Anyways, that is it from Kansas. Davey Apex wins for the first time in his career. Our next broadcast of the Danico Cup Series will be this upcoming weekend, the Daytona 500, another crown jewel of this sport. So it's basically like the track is much bigger than this, but it's shaped just like this. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, share. From the voice of the Danico Cup Series, I'm Chris Tunn Jr., signing off.